Welcome to the first big race of the year in San Francisco, the famous Three Bridge Fiasco, being covered today from the SunFast 3300 Sun Dragon. I'm Shirley Knot, here with Pirate Joe. Good morning, Joe.
Top of the morning to you, Shirley.
So, for this race, the yachts visit each of the three bridges: Golden Gate Bridge, the Bay Bridge, and Richmond Bridge.
Aye, they start at Golden Gate Yacht Club and must round Blackaller Buoy, Red Rock, and Treasure Island.
But it's not quite so simple, because it's a fiasco.
Aye, a fiasco indeed. Each boat can choose any course and round each mark in any direction.
We're guaranteed to have an adventure. It's a pursuit race. Boats start in reverse order of handicap, so the start line is quite empty right now, and it's all about the timing. Sun Dragon is aiming to start at the buoy end of the line.
Oh, it's exciting.
And they're off. Very nice start, perfect timing there. Sun Dragon's strategy here is to go north to Red Rock. There's a very strong ebb current building, and if the wind dies in the North Bay, they'll never get there. So they've decided on this route.
Aye, Shirley, I remember that last year they spent an hour stuck at Red Rock with no wind.
Well, there's good wind right now, and the AIS tracks show a fairly even split of the fleet towards the first three marks. As they round Angel Island, the wind is building. That's Nantucket Sleighride, the J105 ahead of them.
Ah, there was a man from Nantucket.
Careful, Joe. This is not a good position for Sun Dragon. With her wide flat bottom, she's better off footing at higher speed, but they're trying to live here on the hip of the J, who can point higher. There's a right shift ahead, clearly visible from the boats that are already there, so they're persisting instead of tacking clear. They're well in the right shift now, and tacking for Red Rocks. As they progress north, we can see that they've overstood the ley line a little. And here they are at Red Rock. The wind is still up, very different from most years. That's Flying Circus, the Moor 24 below them, and Ad Lib, the Aphrodite 101 just ahead, preventing them from footing closer to the island. Here comes Freedom, the Worth 40. And Jose Cuervo, the J105, we'll see more of them later. And here's Unmoored, the Moor 24.
Ah, the Moors have the best names.
Ad lib being very conservative here, keeping well away from the island. Again, Sun Dragon may have done better footing below them. Here comes Betcha, the Ultimate 20, and Raven, the CNC 115, who rates the same as Sun Dragon. There's Curie, the Beneteau 32S5, Take 5 More, the Olsen 911, and Synchronicity, the Olsen 25. There's Toon Town, the Ultimate 20, and Nobody's Girl, a fellow Santa Cruz Yacht Club team. And as Sun Dragon hoists her spinnaker, there goes Beast of Burden, the J105. We'll see more of these J105s later. The requisite yelling in the background as port and starboard boats meet.
Aye, the Red Rock Convergence Zones, a great place to make new friends.
Embarrassingly passed by Paramour, the Moor 24, as Sun Dragon got really slow there during the hoist. Decent Gybe, and they're on their way to Treasure Island.
And here's the lovely little spinnaker staysail for an extra half a knot of boat speed.
As the fleet heads south, Sun Dragon is looking good. We have to remember that some of these boats have already been to Blackaller. They're the ones doing the best, as the wind is better than forecast, and the max ebb is still 2 hours away.
Still, it makes for some lovely memories. All those pretty spinnakers back there.
And here's Tangaroa, the J109, and beyond them, Mojo and Jose Cuervo, all heading for a rendezvous at Treasure Island. Here's Tangaroa on port, heading straight at Sundragon. Sundragon decides to gybe inside them. They're all playing the shoreline, seeking the current relief as the ebb starts to assert itself. Oh, here's Mojo on port, heading for Sundragon's bow. And they avoid the last moment.
And the 300-boat fleet has been replaced by a match race as Mojo jibes back on starboard. And now Sundragon must keep clear.
See ya. Tack's on your dive now!
That got spicy.
Okay, we need room to jive at the shore.
There goes Sundragon's shallow water alarm. The fun continues.
We need to jive. Okay. What's up here?
You can see the current relief here as the tracks bend southward, close to shore.
I think we need to drive. Otherwise we'll get into the steep area, so...
They jibe to stay out of the Coast Guard restricted area. decent Douse, they pass a couple of boats to leeward, and that's our friend Mojo, just to windward.
A lovely breeze to greet them as they emerge from the lee of Treasure Island.
Now their race is with the two J105s ahead and the J109 Tangaroa. The current's in their favour now, they should all blast towards Blackaller. At the final mark, it's Tangaroa, Mojo and Sun Dragon. Sun Dragon has no rights here, but Mojo leaves the door open and Sun Dragon jibes through it. Oops, Frank forgot to release the backstay in that excitement, but they've gained the place and now they can reach to the finish. With the wind up, these are Sun Dragon's conditions, and she passes Tangaroa as well and bears away to stay between her pursuers and the finish. And they finish a very fast three-bridge fiasco. Almost no fiasco in it this year, as good winds dominated the Fiat current. What a lovely race. Thank you, SSS Race Committee. We'll see you back here, same time next year.